Hey, what's up guys? My name is Carlos David. I'm the co-founder of Tropical Juice Bar, started in 2010. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about my story. So I was born and raised in the Dominican Republic till I was about 7 years old. I came here in 1995. What I remember coming here that was most amazing was the lights. When we first got in the plane and arrived here, it was at night. And I saw so many lights. We probably landed at JFK. I don't really remember. I just know it was many lights, and it was a pretty long drive till we got to our destination, which was here in Passaic, New Jersey. So in the Dominican Republic, the biggest difference between growing up here and growing up here were the changing seasons, right? The first year that I was here, I don't know if it was 95 or 96, there was a huge winter storm. And there was so much snow. I didn't know what snow was, but I learned in that first winter. I think I remember it was like up to my shoulder. Of course, I was a kid. But it really was a lot of snow. And I remember because my parents have a photo, my dad have a photo of him in the snow. And I was like, wow, yeah, I kind of remember like blurs of that. But growing up here and in the Dominican Republic is a huge difference. I remember in the Dominican Republic, since we were from the campo, and we didn't have running water or electricity, over there we pretty much play with the environment, play with nature. I remember when I was very little, my mom and my dad used to give me the little cartons from the just anything that they bought to cook or the seasoning or anything like that. Used to give me the cartons and they showed me how to build a little box. So that would be my car, and I would fill that with sand or dirt, I guess, and just play around with that little box as if it was a car or a tow truck or something, or a dump truck, I guess. And that's one of the things that I like to teach my kids, is that you could find enjoyment in anything if you really concentrate and you become creative. And kids have this mind that anything to them becomes so real, because I remember playing with that and being so joyful of being able to play with that little box. And now thinking about it, it was a little box, but back then it was more than that. I made it into like a dumping truck where I take dirt from one part to another. Another thing that's very different from here in the Dominican Republic is that over there is like you grow, probably they do it here too, but you could eat from anywhere. Like there is plants, there's mango trees, banana trees all around the neighborhood. So really it was very rarely for you to go hungry because there's just food everywhere. I remember right next to my house, we had a little blue house. Right next to it, there was a mango tree. And that mango tree, there was, I think, over half a year, always had mangoes. So we would take rocks or sticks or anything and throw it at the tree so we could get some mango down. We could break some mango off the tree, catch it or pick it up from the ground, peel it and eat it. And that was just like what kids did, and over here, that's very different. We're snowed in, or we're in winter in the cold. We don't really come out as much. So I guess, it has good and bad. So we have to take the good, take the bad. And I want to show you guys a little more about what it was like moving here and what it was like my first job experience here in the US. So I'm going to keep this video in the short side. So I'll continue tomorrow because I made a bet with my nephew Johan. Johan, if you're watching this, you better be doing yours. That we're gonna do 2 weeks of daily vlogs on YouTube, and this is our first one. So thank you guys. Thumbs up if you like it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and comment below if you have any questions.